Earlier today, I saw a classic picture of a senior citizen, and I wish I had my camera. But this, you've got a picture. It was a senior citizen in his walker with the oxygen tank, attached to him with a pipe. This is Not a Spring Chick with Oldecam for OFN with comments on the headlines of today. Senate is set to vote on economy package that would tack $32 billion onto the House measure and offer smaller tax rebates to more people.
The rebates weren't big enough to help anyone to begin with, so giving smaller rebates to more people isn't going to make any difference.
U.S. military may not be ready for attack.
The U.S. military has never been ready for attack.
McCain steamrolling ahead.
Not if you believe the people over on Fox.
Many voters don't expect anyone, insider or outsider, to actually change Washington.
Unfortunately, they know politics in this country way too well.
Obama raises $32 million in January.
But is it going to make any difference?
Aruba probing new Holloway case evidence.
Well, if they haven't been able to prove anything to this time, they're not going to prove anything new.
Sushi, tuna troubles.
Too many people eating too much sushi and not enough fish being grown.
Consumer spending slowed in December.
Well, not if you say that it was up according to the Real Estate Association.
California Governor Schwarzenegger to support McCain.
Most people are, but that's not what the conservatives want.
Tighter U.S. border ID rules begin a passport, trusted traveler card, or a birth certificate and government-issued ID, such as a driver's license.
How many actual citizens have most of the above?
Romney accuses McCain of dirty tricks.
Mark Twain once said that the truth is the last thing anyone wants to hear, and in an election they unfortunately call it a dirty trick.
MBIA loses $2.3 billion on write-downs.
It was money that they never were going to have except for higher interest rates, so it's a fictitious amount.
UN says biofuel will lead to worldwide famine.
Well, if you're turning most of your crops into fuel, you're not going to have enough to feed people.
eBay's tweaks to feed back worry sellers.
Everything they do seems to point to the fact that eBay is losing money.
Clooney takes role as UN peace messenger.
He's a nice enough guy, but just exactly what is he going to do?
Right of the Republican Party fear McCain.
They're afraid that he's not one of them, and one of them meaning they want to push their religious philosophy upon everybody, not what's good for the nation.
No verdict yet in Wesley Snipes' tax case.
Well, he's going to get convicted, he's just not going to go to jail.
A real estate investment firm has purchased the original Warner Brothers studio for $125 million from the Tribune Company, according to a newspaper.
You know what's going to happen to Channel 5 in Los Angeles, who actually sits on that lot and uses it?
Viewers aware but confused over TV switchover. 58% of all TVs will need a digital converter box to function. 48% believe that only digital televisions will work after 2009, and 24% believe they will need to throw away all of their analog TV sets.
Well, the plan is to throw away all the analog TV sets, and they're right about all the above also.
Romney spending money like it was water on Super Tuesday.
Well, when you treat the money you have like it was water, then that's exactly the results you get.
McCain in the hole on money.
McCain has only raised $7 million more since he looked as a lock, which means he doesn't have the money to run against the Democratic candidate in the fall.
New York Post shuns hometown Senator Clinton, backs Obama, he sorely lacks seasoning.
Of course, you have to understand that that's a Murdoch newspaper, and Murdoch is way to the right.
Major storms across the Midwest heading to the East Coast.
Before global warming was a factor, they would have considered that to be a normal, mild winter.
Judge kills suit against the government over Katrina losses.
You can't sue somebody over what ifs, might haves, and could have beens.
Why Edwards never caught on.
Well, when you got a $500 haircut, $1,000 shoes, $500 suits, and you're trying to tell people that can't afford a hamburger how this should be done, it really looks like you don't care.
Silver price has doubled.
Silver price always doubles, but when it was nothing to begin with and you double nothing, it's still nothing.
Solar power and wind power, the clean powers of the future.
They've been the clean powers of the future for years. The problem is no one can figure out how to harness the power because the products needed to make the batteries that work are also bad for the economy and bad for the environment.
Old becomes new and new becomes old fast.
That's because when they built something in the past, they built it to last. Today, when they build something, they build it to be destroyed.
McCain way ahead in California, but Romney is expected to overtake him.
I heard that one on the news today. I figure, let's see, the Super Bowl is Sunday. Romney's attending a funeral today, and the election is on Tuesday, which leaves one day for Romney to make up 13 points. If he can do it, then the man really deserves it.
Carbon credits becoming very popular.
That's for the people that simply actually don't want to do anything to help the environment, but they can say they did by spending the money.
A Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
I wonder what a president would be like that the people actually wanted instead of those people on the right and the left deciding who they should have.